Hello everyone and welcome back to the Stormblood through Shadowbringers story recaps for Final Fantasy XIV with me, Firemac. And we're about to head to a very, very special quest. Aren't we? Aren't we, everybody? Aren't we? Aren't we? Yes, we are. Yes, 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 yes. Hien, what's up? Conscripts and contingencies. Lord Hien seems keen, peachy keen to take the stock to the situation. So my friends, that which we feared has come to pass. Yotsuo has regained her memory and returned to the Imperial fold. It is by any measure, a cruel twist, not least for Gosetsu, but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we were bound to surrender Yotsuo into the Garlean's hands should her condition improve prior to the hour of the exchange. By that reckoning, all is, if not as it should be, then as it must be. This I can accept. What I cannot accept are the unconscionable lengths to which Asahi went to achieve this outcome. Given his recent conduct and his apparent admiration of Xenos, it is plain he cannot be trusted, and that is to say nothing of the unexplained containers he insists on bringing to our meetings. Whatever the ambassador is planning, I think it unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. In an event of hostilities, the safety of the conscripts must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins. A wise precaution. If the main structure of Castrum Voluminous is to be the stage for the exchange, then I believe a thorough inspection is in order. The Citadel has stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal, while we took steps to ensure that it could not be defended by an occupying force. It is entirely possible that the ambassador has arranged things there to his advantage. I will slip inside and make certain that we have an unobstructed exit. Pray allow me to join you. I have some experience of Imperial facilities, and should matters turn for the worse, I would hope to be of at least some use. Very good. That should be enough to guarantee us a way out of the castrum. Beyond that, however, we will need a ship to ferry the conscripts back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we have, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone. A Confederate Sekabune, on the other hand, would require only a single run and leave us far less vulnerable on the water, assuming, of course, Rasho can be convinced to part with one. Might I take the lead on this? I've had dealings with Rasho and his pirates before. I won't be alone, will I, Firemac? You can count on me, I guess. Suppose not. Much appreciated. I quite fancy parlaying with pirates again. It's just a shame that Lisa won't be there to reprise her role. I am certain you will make a persuasive pair, but I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same. My lord, the ruler of Doma should not be seen consorting with common brigands. Come now, you giddy. They stood with us against the Empire. If we would ask their aid once more, we must treat with them as equals. My presence shall serve to demonstrate our sincerity. Indeed, my lord, pray forgive my presumption. By your leave, Master Alphino and I shall be about our task. And we should be on our way to Onokoro. Time is short, and Rasho may take some convincing. I can feel the footsteps they're making. The PlayStation 5 haptic feedback is a little insane. Just a wee bit insane. Alright, so Onokoro. Let us go to Onokoro. Now, there is a face I did not expect to see. What brings the noble lord of Doma into the company of obliged rats such as we? If you come to offer Doman chains in place of guardian ones, then I'm afraid you've wasted a trip. What a fine subject you would make. With your fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. But let us speak seriously. I stand before you not to demand your fealty, but to request your aid once more. So you see, Yotsuyo is still alive, and blah 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 blah. Mayhap you're confused. Doma's liberation was but a means to an end. We aid you only to save ourselves. Now we have no such incentive. We have sworn no oath to you, and will not come running like hounds at their master's whistle. And I would not presume to treat you thus. I come to petition your cooperation as an ally of equal standing. Equal standing, you say? Seems a bit lopsided to me. Where's the profit for us in all this? Profit? Must you always think in such short-sighted terms? Have you ever heard of just doing the right thing? Have you ever heard of pirates, little miss? You'll find we're simple souls. You pay our tithe and you sell in peace. Deny us our due, and we take it by force. We'll pull you out of the water if we see you drowning, but we're not in the business of doing something for nothing. Calm yourself, Mistress Alize. We did not come here to moralize. We came here to talk, and there's more to be said. Okay. According to the records recovered after the liberation, relatives to your Doman-born brethren were among those conscripted into the Imperial Army. As you may be aware, we recently negotiated the return of said conscripts. Many, alas, will arrive to find no families waiting for them, no homes to grant them shelter. I will ask that you offer them a place in the Confederacy. You would not be recruiting strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into your ranks. And has not the Confederacy been in need of new recruits? You seem well informed of our affairs, Lord Hien. The losses we suffered at the Guardian's hands are no secret, but since we drove them out of Doma, the Ruby Sea has become alive with traders and travelers. So many vessels attack, so few pirates attacks them. So we could do with some more hands on deck, and doubly so if they're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire. Very well, the Confederacy agrees to your request. You will have your ship. But before that, you must do something for me. The vessel I have in mind was damaged during your battle with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she has yet to be declared seaworthy. Oh my god, do we have to repair her? She is sound enough below. But when you load her up with conscripts and the waterline rises, those upper planks had best be free of cracks. Assuming you want your people to stay dry, you'll do me the favor of swimming around the hold to check for weaknesses. That is, if Doman lords are not averse to getting their robes wet. Not this Doman lord. If we each inspect a third of the ship, it shall be done in a trice. That is the spirit. The ship is moored at Quickscape Pier. Our apprentice shipwright will be on deck to hear your report. Look for a lad named Ihanashi. And I thought I had a knack for parlaying with pirates. For the record, my previous attempt was an unmitigated success, and yes, I should have quit while I was ahead. Well, I thought the rumors exaggerated, but the young lord lives up to his reputation. To the hole we go! Ba-dee-dee-dee-doo-doo-doo. They're really just behind us. Interacting. You see no signs of damage here. Hello here. The water is so invigorating. I have not swum in the ruby sea since... but I should be concentrating on the task at hand. For once, I'm actually glad Yugiri isn't here. I thought she would have taken kindly to a pirate inviting Hien to inspect his hull. Suspect. This hull plank is sus. Upon closer inspection, you spot a small crack in one of the planks. Mortal Kombat! Dun, 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 dun. I'm the shipwright, apprentice shipwright. Did you find anything that might need attention? The section I inspected seemed solid enough. Oh, the port side near the bow, you say? Alright, I'll have a look and see what I can do. My apologies, I seem to have lagged behind. I could float in that gentle sea all day. Otherwise, I'm happy to report no visible cracking or holes in my section of the hull. So I was the only one who found anything, huh? You're Lord Hien! The captain sent you to inspect the hull? Kami, have mercy, forgive us this discourtesy, my lord. Oh. Okay, that was a random message to just randomly see. Ha! 'Tis quite alright. In fact, I rather enjoyed it. I take it you are of Doma? Yes, my lord. The Imperials took my father away after the uprising, and I had nowhere else to run. The Confederacy became my family. But someone told me they're releasing the conscripts now. Conscripts. Maybe my father will be among them. Not that I can go back. There's no leaving once you've joined. How fares Our Lady? Is she seaworthy? Captain, we found a small crack on the port side, but we'll have it fixed before you know it. I see you have met the boy. Did he tell you his story? He babbles when he is nervous. Should his father be among the conscripts as he hopes, to give him the choice to leave this life. If he so chooses, I expect you to see that they are provided for. I have heard of those who join the Confederacy, forswear all ties with kin and homeland. Is that oath so easily put aside? If I allow it. If I see him the lad I was 25 years ago. You say the words, you mean them, but the yearning for home still lingers. My family is long dead, and I know this life is my lot. This life is my lot, but he has scarce dipped his toes with us. If there is a life for him in Doma, he should have the chance to live it. Well said. The Empire's conquest has uprooted many and more, be it in Yangsha or out in the Ruby Sea. We have a duty to ensure that Ihanashi and others like him are free to dwell where they desire. Then the matter is settled. I will make preparations to cast off. Well, my friends, it seems we have our ship. Let us return to the Enclave. Woo! 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 Hey yo! Hey yo! Alright, let me use this chance. Get some chocolates! Don't mind me, I just need a little pick-me-up. A little pick-me-up. Lord Huon is expecting you. May I show you in? It seems Ugidi and Alphino completed their task before us. They have been waiting. We scouted the structure and determined the swiftest path to safety. In the event of hostilities, we will lead the conscripts outside with all possible haste. From there, the Confederacy has pledged a ship to ferry us across the One River. Now we have but intend exchange, and pray to the Kami these precautions were unnecessary. A primary agreement. Huon is ready to proceed with the prisoner exchange. Oh, here we go. While we were putting our contingency plans in place, I left Hakudo in charge of organizing transport for the Imperial prisoners. He will see that they arrive at the appointed hour, leaving us free to rendezvous with our Confederate allies. Come, they await us on the riverbank, not far from the castrum. Ba-da-da-bum. The Glittering Basin. Okay, well, yeah, we're definitely gonna use the One River transport. Yo, Hakudo, and bye, Hakudo. To the One River. Oh my gosh. It's the One River. Speak with the Confederate skipper in the Glittering Basin. The Glittering Basin. What? The Glittering Basin. What? The Glittering Basin. Look, there's a boat out here. I'm on a boat, baby! The Glittering Basin. The Glittering Basin. The Glittering Basin, baby. So, like, here-ish? Oh, I see the ship. Your party's assembled then? Aye, and ready for what lies ahead, I trust, lest there be any confusion, though. The tower across the water is to be the scene of the exchange. That and whatever else Asahi has planned. But regardless of the ambassador's intentions, we will bring our people home. Ugidi, you are to evacuate the conscripts at the first sign of trouble. Yes, my lord. We, meanwhile, shall cover their escape and lend what support we can. Your ship awaits you at the castrum's loading docks. She will see you safely home. Then all stand ready to play their part. Come, let us be about it. Oh, it's a cutscene time? It might be. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself for a little bit because I'm gonna open up another chapter.
At last, the hour has come. The conclusion to these negotiations will mark a new beginning for Dorma and the Empire. A first step on the road to peaceful coexistence.
Indeed. We are ready to proceed with the exchange when you are. Forgive my curiosity, Ambassador, but is there a purpose to these containers you bring with you?
Oh, the supply crates. They are filled with materials we hoped might be of use in Dorma's restoration. I meant to gift them to you at our last meeting, but we had so much else to discuss.
How very generous. I confess I had not expected such compassion. Welcome though it is.
That's incredibly
Then
sus.
I was also surprised by the news that one of our captives had delivered herself into your custody ahead of time. A minor discrepancy I shall overlook in the spirit of the occasion.
you perhaps referring to me, Lord Hien?
So they just had that close ready?
Yotsuyu.
Orphan of the Naori, widow of Sashihai, and acting Viceroy of Dorma. You and your people are mine to govern, mine to punish!
Well, well. It would seem your shattered mind is mended. As per our agreement with the ambassador, you are free to return with him to the Empire. Your authority as acting Viceroy, however, is no longer recognized here.
My position is not for you to decide, little lordling. All who resist the rule of the Empire must be purged. Such was the order given to me by Lord Xenos himself. I will reign here in this putrid, pestilent swamp until the last of you has been broken. This land shall know no dawn. I will spew forth darkness and drown all in eternal night. And high above you I shall shine, uncaring, cold and distant as the moon!
Oh, Yotsuyu.
What has she done?
Oh gods, this is a summoning. A Dorman citizen has called forth an icon in direct violation of our primary agreement. The negotiations have failed. Abandon the captives and make preparations to withdraw.
But Ambassador!
Disobey me, Pilus, and you disobey the Emperor. Make preparations to withdraw! Now!
As you command.
My lord, you must fall back!
You ask me to run?
Leave this to me!
Against such a foe, I would be more hindrance than help. The field is yours. We will withdraw, but not without our countrymen. I want every soul accounted for. Every soul!
My lord.
Oh, Yatsuo.
I knew you would not flee. I see now the strength which flows from that baleful light of yours. But I am become Tsukuyomi, goddess of the moon and divinity of night. What power can compare to such celestial majesty?
I just realized she has bunny ears.
I shall plunge all I despise into darkness. And within that black abyss, even your light shall flicker and fail. Come, let us cast the stalks and look upon the fate of Dorma. I see a future in which the sun sets on this wretched land. Once and for all!
Yeah, okay, so I have a sneaking suspicion I will not be able to do this one on my own. If I recall correctly, you need like a decent amount of players to do one of the mechanics. So this might go awful. This might go real awful. But we gotta try it. And fortunately, this is one of the first trials that has a bit of story in it. I should be able to at least get to the story point, so that'll be worth doing. Castrum Fluminous. She is just straight up just Yatsuo bigger.
It's going to be a long... Well...
Well, that hurts. Holy crap, I've done like no damage. This is gonna be a bad time, everybody.
Your end is near.
Midnight Haze. What is that? What is that? I don't like it. We should probably kill it. Oh god, that hurts. Great. Oh, I might be dead. Why does it fade away? I understand it feeds on my spite, on my suffering. Come forth, shades of the dead. Curse my name, strike my body, fill my soul with the blackest of malice. Yeah, I might have a fond misery. That is what you are. Oh, this is bad. The suffering is definitely gonna hit max. I don't have enough DPS. I might need some actual help here. Oh, this is bad. Oh, she's already almost halfway. Two. Asahi. Dear sister, you don't want to disappoint me. I'm told by little worm, always crying from my rotten heart. Ah, my DPS is not going to be good enough. Oh, it's at 85. Your pitiful fortunes can bring you no lower. You have come to deliver my judgment from my failure. Cut me down then. Surely it is a simple task. Be gone. Stay behind me, Suyu. Why? You have no place here. Oh crap. I'm dead. Yep. I don't have enough DPS. Cannot, I failed you. Yep, I'm dead. I don't have enough DPS! So I can't do this one on my own. Alright. So Shinryu was my last. But my damage dealt got increased by 10%? Maybe. I might keep going. Let's see, this time I should have 20%, right? Assuming he gives me the 30% echo. Ah, come on. Well, did they give me a 40% buff by chance? You must survive, Tommy. Suyu, the kami spared us. We cannot repay the boon in death. Oh, here we go.
With night, I shall prevail. swift night, I shall prevail!
Oh, that's a problem. Oh, that's a problem. No! Oh no! Oh fuck. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna die. I'm somehow still alive. Oh, what is this? What are you doing? Okay, we're good. We're good.
Ride you under my heel!
Oh, it's gonna hit me more than once. That's cool.
I'll grind you under my heel! Grind you under my heel! You under my heel! You under my heel! under my heel! Under my heel!
That took like full focus, but I did it. Also, I have to mute myself, so I'm probably gonna get copyright struck for the music because there was no commentary over that. But oh well. Alright. Celebratory chocolate. What?
You really must learn to finish the job. 'Tis true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning. But even the weakest icon is a god of sorts. A threat that must be put down. My, such hostility. These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I merely did my duty as an Imperial officer. Will you surrender to anger then? Slay an anointed emissary to avenge a fallen foe?
You would like that, wouldn't you?
Ha! You cannot, of course! To do so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build.
Oh, but I'm forgetting. They're already ash. This Dorman woman has seen to that. The Empire cannot ally itself with any nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear on that point. It should have been mine. The power he bestowed upon her. I should have been the one to govern Dorma. I would have repaid his faith.
No one alive loves him more than I!
Instead, this harlot betrayed his trust. Useless piece of filth! Worthless whore!
Thank you, dear brother, for this precious gift. Vengeance. These people, our people, they ignore the corruption which festers beneath the surface. Cast aside that which is dirty and broken. Speak not of things which would disrupt their dreary little lives. Like you, Asahi. Always pretending not to see. You were the first. The first I swore to kill. Such bliss. I had thought my hunger insatiable. But now I am satisfied. You should feel honored, dear brother. I saved the last of my strength, just for you. What's the matter? The Witch of Doma will soon be dead.
You were not so bad, Yutsuyo. Yotsuyu deserved a kinder fate.
Her happiness was never to be. Not in this world. I wonder, was the fruit as sweet as he remembered?
I'm so confused right now.
Look, Xenos.
Oh, flashback power activate!
Lord Xenos. I am at your disposal.
Asai, you were born of Doma, yes?
Yes, my lord. I am honored that you would remember me. How may I serve?
You are hereby appointed Ambassador Plenipotentiary, and empowered to speak with the voice of the Emperor. Return to your native land of Doma, and announce your intention to sue for peace.
For peace?
Once negotiations are underway, you are to locate the acting Viceroy.
She lives? That is to say, I will, my lord.
When you have found her, you will initiate a ritual to call forth an icon. I will instruct you in the necessary steps. Yotsuyu's faith is unreliable, but as a child raised to believe in the Kami, she will serve as a vessel for one of the Kojin's gods. She need only wish it to be so. The power will seem a gift, but the icon's essence will consume her. She will be no more than a husk, a slave to whim and desire.
My lord, ever since the day you saw fit to save my miserable life, I have dreamed of repaying your benevolence. Upon my honor, I swear to devote myself wholly to your service. All that you command will be done, no matter the cost. But I fear the subtleties of your plan yet elude me. From the reports I have heard, the champion who aids the Doman resistance would make short work of a single icon.
The icon is merely a message. The pacifist teachings of the Populares spread through this city like a plague. And I would remind the people of the threat we face. You will be my chosen agent. The hand which tolls the warning bell. The salvation of this world will not be won through the signing of treaties.
Your chosen agent. I will not fail you, my lord.
What a fanatic.
My master, Lord Xenos, he will come for you.
You could try.
You have prevailed, I see.
So Kitsetsu's still around.
She is gone. Wherefore did the Kami spare us, only to inflict this pain?
Oh, Kitsetsu. Ugh.
Death shall not want for company this day. You spared us a worse disaster, but I fear our fledgling peace with the Empire was beyond saving.
Lord Hien!
Maxima, is it not? I assumed you long fled.
I entertain thoughts of escape even now, but our negotiations have yet to reach a satisfying conclusion. The ambassador insisted that the summoning spelled an end to our mission here, but it seemed to me there was more to the tale. I have heard tell of this power you wield. And in your vision, you witnessed Lord Xenos giving these orders.
How can that be? Xenos is dead. He took his own life after the battle in Alamigo. I saw his body with my own eyes.
Forgive me, but Lord Xenos is very much alive. He granted our party an audience prior to our departure. That he was gravely wounded is certain, but his recovery appeared to be proceeding apace.
I'm afraid I share Lord Hien's confusion. The man's death was confirmed and his remains interred. These are matters of public record.
I have no doubt you believe what you say. But what then is the explanation? That an impostor has infiltrated the innermost circle of the Imperial Court? The idea is inconceivable, absurd. But worthy of investigation nonetheless. Our movement can ill afford to have a highly placed pretender undermining our efforts.
Your efforts may yet bear fruit. Tell me, what is to become of our prisoner exchange? Though we have already taken custody of our conscripts, we have yet to release your Imperial comrades. Do you still intend to collect them?
Yes. As the late Ambassador's second-in-command, it falls to me to speak on the Empire's behalf. And I'm happy to confirm our intent to proceed according to the original agreement.
Then let us be about it. 'Twould be a pity to abandon such a promising beginning.
Indeed. You have my thanks, Lord Hien. As soon as our people are secure aboard our airship, we shall depart straightways for Garlemald.
Tread lightly, Pilus. I sense treachery awaits you there.
Might I accompany you to the capital?
Alphino, have you gone mad?
Imposter or no, if Xenos was instructing Asahi on the finer points of ritual summoning, then experience tells us there is an Ascian waiting in the wings. Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience. They need our help.
Were you indeed willing to share your knowledge of this enemy, we would not shun your counsel.
You truly mean to do this? In full knowledge of the danger?
I have seen the Warrior of Light risk his life on countless occasions. Next to him, I'm scarce more than a distraction on the battlefield. But in the meeting room or the audience chamber, there I can make a difference. I can strike bargains, forge ties, and change minds. And where better to do these things than in the home of our old enemy?
This is your moment. I believe in.
Tis not for me to stop you, but I would have you consider an alternative arrangement. Rather than braving the Empire as a simple traveler, go forth as an emissary of Doma. Such a position should offer you some measure of protection.
Go then. You've obviously made up your mind. Just try not to do anything reckless, all right?
I shall be on my best behavior. Farewell, my friends.